You're welcome back to my channel, Kante Quest. If you're not a subscriber, please do that now. Today we're in Monrovia, the capital city of Liberia, West Africa, and we're just going to be going around the city. I'm going to show you 5 nice places in this city, Monrovia, and this is one of them. It's called the Centennial Pavilion. So let's go and see it, and let's go and see other places. So while walking around the streets of Liberia, I'll just share a little bit information about this country. Liberia is a country in West Africa, bordering Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Cote d'Ivoire, or Ivory Coast. It's actually just on the Atlantic coast, and the capital of Liberia is Monrovia. This country actually is rumored to be one of the poorest countries in not only in Africa, in the world. I didn't really see much poverty while I was here, but I noticed that, it is quite an expensive place, very expensive. So I'm just walking past the National Museum right now. I actually went inside, but I was not able to record because they don't allow, which is quite normal. But I was able to record this funny looking helicopter. I have just arrived beside the Centennial Pavilion, and this place is quite very historic for Liberians. It was actually built around 1947 to commemorate the centenary of the country's independence. And this is actually the place where most of the presidents, or I think even all of the presidents, are inaugurated. So it's very historic. It's almost like our Eagle Square. So I'm at the first location, the Centennial Pavilion, and I'm here with Mr. Ruben, who's going to show me around. So hello, Mr. Ruben, how are you doing? It's a pleasure to meet you. I love Monrovia. I've been here for some days and it's totally nice. So I'm just actually on my way out of town now, but I would love to see this place. So can you show us around? Thank you. So what is this?
This is a pioneer movement.
This is the, sorry?
The pioneer movement.
Okay, pioneer. Oh, okay, pioneer,
movement,
okay.
Which is the first settler that came to Liberia in 1822.
Oh, okay.
They created a movement in honor of them.
Oh, nice.
So those are some of the names that came before. This is the grave of William V.S. Todman.
This is
William V.S. Todman.
okay.
Yeah, this is his grave.
Oh, this is too. Okay.
He was one of Liberia president too. He was born 1895 and died 1971, and he's one of Liberia's longest serving president. He served for 27 years in Liberia history, with different terms. So
Nice.
This is his grave.
What is this?
This is the Centennial Monument.
Okay.
This
Centennial Monument.
Yeah.
Okay.
Centennial means 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this building, when they built it,
This place is totally littered with historical monuments. These vehicles belong to the former president of Liberia, Samuel Doe. He was captured and killed by his people. You can read more about that because it's a very long story. Driving around the city, and just thought to share some few facts about Liberia. Liberia is actually a Latin word, and it translates to the land of the free. And the flag of Liberia is very similar to that of the United States. As you can see, it has just one star at the corner. So I've just arrived at another interesting location, and this area is called Dukor. What makes this place very awesome is the fact that there's a lot of historic things, monuments to see, as well as the Liberian Sea behind me. If you look close enough, you can see a boat somewhere over there. Probably fishermen or something. Like I mentioned earlier on, this area called Dukwar Hill is actually the highest point of the city, and it's overlooking the Atlantic Ocean. It's a very nice place. It's quite serene, and I was a little bit surprised because I didn't really see a lot of people there. Maybe, I don't know. And this happens to be the first president of Liberia, Joseph Roberts, and the Liberian airport is actually named after him as well. It's quite interesting that Liberia is actually the first African country to have a female president. And the national language spoken in Liberia is English, although I have to say their accent is quite funny because they try to imitate the American accent, which isn't really audible. So after I descended from Dukwar Hill, I decided to do some shopping. And of course, I had told my taxi driver to take me to where I could buy some traditional attire, some traditional Liberian attire. And I happened to come across this street shop, which actually attracted me because, as you can see, these wares are really, really nice and quite affordable as well. So for those of you who have actually seen me wearing these clothes, and I've actually gotten a number of comments when I wear these clothes in Abuja, this is actually where I bought them from. Seeing that this outfit looks good on me, I decided to buy an extra one. So you can see me bargaining with the owner. Well, he gave me a reasonable price because I wanted to buy two. I honestly can't really remember, but I think he charged me $15 for each one. Of course, they have their own local currency, but for some strange reason, Liberians actually use dollars, US dollars. Still driving around the city and just passing the United Nations building right there on my right. And of course, this is Nigeria House. I was really happy to see this. This is the National Secretariat of Liberia. We have something similar here in Abuja, Nigeria. So I've just arrived at the airport, but I really enjoyed my stay. I would definitely recommend this place for a trip. Most of my trip was actually on the road. I did a road trip between Liberia and Sierra Leone, and I'll post that later.